you got any rhythm out there, you can get your hands together. Come on. You don't have to go now, honey. Call him, tell him he won't be in today. Baby, there ain't nothing at the office so important it can't wait. I'm thankful for the weekend, but 2 days in heaven just ain't gonna do. This is gonna take forever, darling girl. I just got started loving you. What's the point in fighting what we're feeling? We both know we'll never win. Ain't this what we're missing? Let's just stop all this resisting and give in. Let me wrap my arms around you. You know you don't wanna leave this room. Come back and let me hold you, darling girl. I just got started loving you. What can I say? I've never felt this way, girl. You're like a dream come true. After all the love we've made, it sure would be a shame if we left this moment so soon. So won't you lay back down beside me, girl, just like I know you want to. Trust me when I tell you, darling girl, I just got started loving you. Oh yeah, and I ain't gonna stop. Oh yeah. What can I say? I've never felt this way, girl. You're like a dream come true. After all the love we made, it sure would be a shame if we left this moment so soon. So, won't you lay back down beside me, girl, just like I know you want to. This is gonna take forever, darling girl. I just got started loving you. Oh yeah, come back and let me hold you, darling girl. I just got started loving you. We're gonna hang out all week long, laughing, loving, kissing, hugging, baby. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, I've been in Nashville for a lot of years, and I've been very, very blessed to make my living as a songwriter over the years. I've had, I think, like 30 different cuts on major label acts over the years. People like Trace Adkins, Alabama, John Anderson, Zach Brown, and Jamie Johnson, and a whole handful of others. But I wrote this song with Zach Brown, see if you know him. You know my old car needs washing, and the front yard needs trim, and the telephone keeps ringing, and the boss man knows I know it's him, and the bills ain't gonna pay themselves no matter in a way. Y'all know it, 'cause I ain't in no. You can sing it out now, come on. Ain't nothing wrong with an old cane fishing pole and the smell of early spring. Or sit down in a fold-up easy chair on a quiet, shady riverbank. The world go on without me. Wouldn't have it any other way, 'cause I ain't in no hurry today. Ain't in no hurry. I'll be a fool now, don't worry about all those things I can't change. And the time that I borrow can wait till tomorrow, 'cause I ain't in no hurry today. That's where I need my fiddle solo. When I must return to the cold, cold ground, have them take their time when they lay this sinner down. Well, heaven knows that I ain't perfect. I raised a little Cain, and I'd gladly raise a whole lot more before I hear those angels sing. Gotta get right with the Lord, or they'll be hell to pay. 'Cause I ain't in no hurry, ain't in no hurry. I'll be a fool now, don't worry about all those things I can't change. And the time that I borrow can wait till tomorrow, 'cause I ain't in no hurry, ain't in no hurry, ain't in no hurry today. And let me tell you why, y'all. 'Cause I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free falling. I appreciate it. I wish I'd have written that last one. I'd be retired by now. Let's see here. And, well, while I'm playing some songs I've written that y'all would know, I want to play this next one. You know, every once in a great while, you write something that really sticks with people. And I was blessed to have No Hurry, and that was great. And Just Got Started Loving You was awesome, too. But as a songwriter, you always hope to have something that is gonna really grab people, you know, and touch them and make them feel exactly what you felt the day you wrote it. And this song right here is one of those songs. I wrote it with a really good friend of mine, Jamie Johnson. And it's got a funny story, or not so funny story, depending on how you look at it. But Alan Jackson and Trace Adkins were arguing about who was gonna cut this song. And at the time, I had no money whatsoever. I was pretty broke, in fact, and I was like, either one of those is going to be amazing, right? It's going to be incredible. That would change my life completely. I could pay off my bills and, you know, maybe buy a new car, anything. It'd be great. And I got a really angry phone call from Trace Adkins' producer. They actually had won the battle about who's going to cut it. They spent the money to go cut it. And then Trace got on this show called The Apprentice. Y'all know what The Apprentice is? Yeah, he was on The Apprentice with Donald Trump, who's said some crazy things lately. Always said crazy things, just kind of got him in trouble lately. But I digress. Anyhow, I got a really angry phone call from Trace's producer. He says, hey, what's going on with our song? He says, I said, well, what do you mean? You guys cut it and it's going to be a single, right? You're going to put it on the radio. I'm praying for that. He says, no, Trace got on The Apprentice and it put off the release of his record for the next year. Yeah, and that's what I said. I was like, oh my goodness. And he said, your buddy's going to put it out. And I was like, what buddy are you talking about? I don't know anybody that dumb that's going to pull a song from Trace Adkins. And he said, Jamie Johnson. Jamie Johnson's going to cut this song. Y'all wrote it together, and he put it out on an independent record, and that independent record got picked up by Mercury Records during that time. And they said it's going to be the first single off his album. And I was livid, because I know how hard it is for a new act to break through, and Jamie hadn't had any success as an artist yet. I thought he was an incredible singer, thought he was an incredible artist, but I was like, man, that Trace Adkins cut could really change both of our lives, buddy. That'd be amazing. You sure you want to do this? And it turns out that I'm really glad he did, and God has more in store for us than we know that he does. And this song got me to stand on stage at the ACMs and the CMAs and accept Song of the Year, which was something I never thought I'd get a chance to do. So I hope you like it. Long-winded story. Well, I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white. It ain't real clear, is that you there? You sit here, I was 11, and times were tough back in 35. This is me and Uncle Joe just trying to survive a cotton farm and a Great Depression. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. Well, Swan Hill's taking overseas in the middle of hell, 1943, in the wintertime. You can almost see my breath. Well, that was my take on a road. Johnny McGee, he was a high school teacher from New Orleans, and he had my back right through the day we left. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep covered. You should have seen it in color. Well, the day we wrote this song, we were talking about America's heroes, our men and our women who fight around the world for us on a day just like today and a night just like tonight. And I know that Sacramento has given up more than its fair share of brothers and sisters for the cause. And for that, I want to say thank you for your sacrifice on behalf of this great nation that we get to live in. See, I come from a military family. My dad was a drill sergeant for over 23 years in the U.S. Army. And growing up, I really thought my dad was a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. And I don't think that I really respected what he was trying to teach me at the time. But at 19 years old, I joined the U.S. Navy and went around the world by the time I turned 21 and came back with a great and deep respect for what it was that my dad did, what all those boys and girls do for us, and what my grandfather did long before I was ever born. He was a Korean War vet, and he was in some godforsaken jungle halfway around the world fighting for his life. And I've wondered many times, what is it that makes a man wake up in those kind of conditions and want to fight his way out instead of laying down and dying? Because I know there's days they feel like doing that. And I'm not sure I have a very good answer for all men, but I know what that one thing was for my grandfather. That was my grandmother. They were married for over 50 years, y'all. And anybody that's been married 5 minutes knows that 50 years is a hell of a long time. It's a war all on its own. Well, my grandfather was a strong man, and I never saw him cry one time in my life until the day they laid my grandmother in the ground after she lost her battle with breast cancer. And that day, I watched him break down like a baby at her graveside. To me, that's what this song's always been about, was love. The kind of love that makes you want to live and die for somebody else. And I know my grandfather would have gladly traded places with my grandmother if he could. I hope everybody in here finds that kind of love in their life. It's the only thing that's going to heal this broken world we've been living in. That's exactly what we wrote this song about, and that's what this last verse is about. This one is my favorite one. This is me and Grandma with the summer sun all dressed up. The day we said our vows. You can't tell it here, but it was hot that June. That rose was red and her eyes were blue. And just look at that smile. I was so proud. That story of my life, right there in black and white. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep covered. You should have seen it in color. I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white, and it ain't real clear. Is that you there? He said, yeah, I was loving. Hey, y'all. I appreciate it. I'm gonna switch gears on you. Make y'all sad in the afternoon. So, I got a brand new single out on the radio right now that I'm really excited about. So I told y'all earlier, I've kind of spent the last couple years raising my daughter, kind of figuring out life, how I wanted to come back and what I wanted to do, if I wanted to get another record deal or not. And luckily, and I always felt like this is what I was born to do. This is what I love to do the most. And luckily, when I was ready to go back, somebody was ready to step into the breach and pick me up. And I want to thank Blaster Records for doing that. And I also want to thank you guys for coming out here and sitting here and listening to me today. I really appreciate it. This song is called Somewhere Tonight. And everybody needs to go somewhere tonight. I think this weekend, everybody got plans for the 4th of July. You're going to get out and have some fun. Me too. So this is a perfect theme song for that. If you got rhythm, come on, let's do this. If you don't. You're just gonna throw me off. Here we go. Been waiting on long week for the weekend. There's a buzz in the air, don't you feel it? A kiss on your lips, wanna steal it. Whoa, whoa, come on, pretty baby, don't you say no. How we gonna fly if we lay low? No, no, we're missing if we don't go. Go somewhere tonight. Music's playing, bonfires blazing like a Vegas sky. Somewhere tonight. Dance floor's rocking, no sign of stopping till the morning light. Somewhere tonight. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, let's go. Whoa, oh, oh, somewhere tonight. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, let's go. Whoa, oh, oh, somewhere tonight. Girl, I'm the gas, you the matches. Let's fire up a little bit of magic. Don't you wanna see what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Somewhere tonight. Music's playing, bonfires blazing like a Vegas sky. Somewhere tonight. Dance floor's rocking, no sign of stopping till the morning light. Somewhere tonight. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, let's go. Whoa, oh, oh, somewhere tonight. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, let's go. Whoa, oh, oh, somewhere. Anywhere you wanna go, any place you wanna be, don't give a damn what we do if it's you and me. Anywhere you wanna go, any place you wanna be, don't give a damn what we do as long as it's you and me. Somewhere tonight. Music's playing, bonfires blazing like a Vegas sky. Somewhere tonight. Dance floor's rocking, no sign of stopping till the morning light. Somewhere tonight. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, let's go. Whoa, oh, oh, somewhere tonight. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, let's go. Whoa, oh, oh, somewhere tonight. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Thank y'all.